Hey everyone, welcome to another Shipping Sunday live stream. I'm glad you could join me. How is everyone tonight? I have my new camera on, and so I'm not sure. I need to adjust some of the things. I can tell that some of the lighting is kind of weird. It kind of makes me look like I've been out in the sun today, but at least it's on. It's bright. I've had it on StreamYard for 45 minutes to see if my camera would disconnect like the other one was doing. Knock on wood, it has not disconnected yet. So I want to welcome a couple of people here. Glenn was first. Hi, Glenn. I see down in the messages that you're managing your death pile. That is awesome. Death piles can be a real drag if you don't know when you're going to list them, if you're going to keep them. Yeah. Christy's here. Hey, Christy, thanks for joining me so much. I'm so glad to see you. Let me know in the chat, Christy, how your whatnot sale went. And I just made a sale, and I don't know. Today has been super slow. Like yesterday, I did $279 on eBay, and today I'm at like $74. And that's just because I just made a sale a few minutes ago. So it's super slow. Let me know in the chat how eBay sales are this weekend for you. And I'm a little bit nervous because tonight my sales are changing. I said I wasn't going to do this on the last live stream, but I am taking my discount down to 10, 20, and 30 right now to see if I can just squeeze a little bit more money out of these customers who are giving me these super low ball offers. And I had it to 10, 30, and 30. And I did great yesterday and all week. My sales are up like 35%, something like that from last month. So that hasn't hurt me. So I'm going to go ahead and try this 10, 20, and 30 and just see how it goes. But even at 10% off, I had someone offer me $7 on something that was on sale for $22.50. So, you know, they're just going to buy whatever. They're going to pay whatever. Rita, I'm so glad you're here. You said you're going to be right back. So I guess you're back. Hi, Rita. How was your birthday? And Lisa's going to go walk the doggy. It looks brighter. Yeah, I've got it on the highest sharpness. So I ordered a camera earlier last week that someone was using. It was Crystal. And I got it and I tried it today and it didn't work. And so I returned it. I've got it all packaged up and I ordered the one that Adam's using and it came in like 3 hours. So I got it about 3 hours ago, plugged it in and it's working. So you just never know. Maybe it got damaged in shipment. I don't know. Everybody's just saying hi. Trying to manage it. Yeah, I can't believe Hip Flip and Mama, you're still working. I thought you would be in bed by now. Thank you so much for joining me, Kelly. And Crazy Cards here. Hi, Mike. How are you? I love all of your things. I can't remember what it's called, but you found that piece of glass. Steuben, is that what it's called? Congratulations. I hear that it's an awesome brand and hard to find. Congratulations. Nice picture. Yeah, I gotta get the. Something's weird with my face. I look too tan. I'm not really this dark right now. So everybody's just saying hi. Okay, do we have any birthdays coming up? I know Deb has a birthday on the 24th. I already shouted her out, but I may go ahead and shout her out. Let me stand up for just a second, and I'm going to turn my camera off for just a second. I need to turn my fan on. Thought I was going to be okay. Let's hope it turns back on. Yep, it did. Okay, haven't done that yet. Jennifer Hayes is here. Hey, Jennifer, how are you doing, hon? It's great to see you here, especially so early in the live stream. That's awesome. So if we don't have any birthdays, how about any concerns in the community? Anybody sick, going in the hospital, or anything we need to know about? Please put that in the chat. Remember that you can talk about anything in the side chat as long as it's not pornographic or as long as you're being respectful. Oh, yours is the 28th. Okay, remind me a little bit. 24th for you. Okay, well, is that this week? That is this week. Christy, for you and Todd. So, Christy, I'm getting ready to play something for you for your birthday. I didn't realize it was coming up that soon. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and wish Christy a very happy birthday. This is for you. Happy birthday, Christy. And if you see Todd, tell him I said happy birthday. I haven't been able to join him on lives because, as most of you know, I'm working until noon now. So from the time I get up to noon, I'm just cracking the whip and I'm not on any live streams. I'll try to remember to send him a birthday message, though. So welcome, Devin Hogan. Nice to see you here. Everyone, welcome, Devin. Good to see you here, Devin. Not sure. Have you been here on any of the live streams, Devin? Your name looks pretty familiar. Let me know if you've been here before. I took a break, and so kind of forgetting people's names, but I'm back strong as ever. I do have some, I guess it's a little bit sad news tonight. I've decided to discontinue my plus size clothing sales for now. And the reason for that is it's really messing with my flow of my production. And I'm having to hold things for weeks at a time, waiting for the sale, and then I can't get them processed and listed. So for right now, I'm just going to halt it on the plus size clothing sales. If I get to where my inventory is just built up really, really high, I might go back to that. So what I'm going to do is this week I'm going to have a live working hangout either Wednesday or Thursday at 1 p.m. And I'm going to be detagging items from my trunk. I'll be holding them up, telling you the size. And if you are interested in anything that I detag, you can just message me and tell me what it was. We can talk about it. I can measure it, and I'll offer you the same prices as I offered on my clothing sale. We're just going to have to do that for now in order for me to keep my sanity. Yeah, you've been here once before. Okay, for a live stream, but you follow my channel. That's awesome, Devin. Let me go ahead and make you a moderator. I kind of thought I remember. I definitely remember the thumbnail on your thumbnail. So let me go ahead and make you a moderator. There you go. So, okay, on March 27th, we are going to be doing Maggie and I are going to be doing another tag talk, and it's going to be at 7 p.m. Central, and that's a Monday night, and we're going to be talking about how we thrift when we get into the thrift store. So if you are interested in selling pre-owned clothing on eBay or Poshmark, you really want to either join the live stream or watch it on replay. And then tomorrow I have another product review coming out. It'll be uploaded tomorrow night at 5 p.m. And I'm going to be talking about my inventory bags that I use now. I've gone through different inventory bags over the last 7 or 8 years, and I love these. I do have some cons about them, and I'll tell you what the pros and cons of them and why I'm continuing to purchase them on a monthly basis or semi-month. I think the last time I ordered was December. So actually like every 3 months. So there's you get 1,000 of them. I use about 70 to 100 a week. So anyway, that's going to be coming up. And the top of the night, it says, I'm not perfect, but I'm a limited edition. I believe it's by On Fire. It's not a really great brand, but they have a lot of really cute shirts. It's a 2X. It's obviously shrunk because I'm in about a 1X, and this thing is getting tight on me. So when I list it, I'm definitely going to have to put on there that it shrunk. And I say that to remind you that if you go to my eBay store, which is linked below, you get a 50% off discount on your entire order by putting the coupon code PADDLEON, no spaces. And be sure you check back on future shows because the password change, the coupon code changes periodically. Naisha, I think it's like the 3rd live stream you've attended in a row. Awesome. It's great to see you here. All right, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, please. And if you're new to my channel, watching later, hi, please don't forget to hit subscribe below and click the bell for all notifications. I would appreciate it. So I thought we would start off tonight by sending you guys some juju, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, guys, I hope that helps you. Joanna's here. Welcome, Joanna. How are you today? It's good to see you here. So remember, if you make a sale during the show, especially when I'm doing my shipping portion of the show, please let me know in the chat. Let me know what you sold, and I'll play a song for you to congratulate you. And so I hope that Juju helps you guys. Like I said, it's been super slow today, but that's okay. I did fine yesterday. So every time that oh, you just got a cha-ching, Devin. What did you sell? Let me know. That's awesome. She said she just got a cha-ching. I'm having a great day. Yes, I am. I am pretty much stress free other than caregiving. Caregiving is kicking my butt right now. So my parents live in a different town from me, and it's just very difficult to coordinate things when you don't live there, especially when you find out about things later on and you could have been there and taken care of things. Ugh. I don't know. So I'm waiting to find out what Devin sold, and then we'll congratulate her. And then I'm going to get started with tonight's topic. I always like to give you some tips before I ship. I think I have 16. Well, now I have 17, but I'm not going to ship that last one. I have 16, 12 on eBay, 4 on Poshmark, and we're going to talk about how I do my inventory, and we're just going to talk about inventory management in general. And then I'm going to take you over to my screen so that you can see exactly how I do it. Not that it's the right way, but just to give you some ideas, things to think about if you're struggling with managing inventory, especially when you have over 100 items. It can get a little bit, freaky. Just a Nandash floral tunic. I've never heard of that brand. $13 plus shipping, but only spent $1. Awesome. Are you asking me how I feel about the app Whatnot, Naisha? I mean, I think it's awesome, but I don't go over there and buy anything. I do go to friend shows if they link it to me ahead of time, although I messed up with Christy. I wasn't home, but it's not for me because I don't get my items as cheaply as I would need to make a profit. And I just like to stick with YouTube. It's what I'm familiar with. So Christy, you might want to chime in and let Naisha know what you think of Whatnot. I mean, you've only done one show, so that's not a really great indication. But if you go to Vlad is Rad, is that her name? Vlad is Rad. She is doing a lot of videos about Whatnot, the pros and cons, and she's gotten off of eBay and Poshmark totally, and she's only doing Whatnot, and she's killing it over there. She gives you a lot of really good suggestions about Whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. Whatnot isn't for everyone. Yeah, you have to have, for what I see, Naisha, is you have to have some kind of social media following already in place to get your name out there, to get people to come over to your shows, or you need to get involved in one of these, they call them trains, something kind of train, where several people over the span of like 12 hours do show, and then goes to the next person and to the next person and to the next person. And hopefully if you're at the end of the train, you get all the viewers from the other shows. And she was talking about that today, Vlad is Rad. If you can stand foul language, she's a really good YouTuber to watch. Rachel Strickland has lots of Whatnot videos too. That's great to know, Jennifer. Thank you for that tip. I really appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead and wish Devin congratulations on her sale. Congratulations, Devin. So anyway, I hope you all have your favorite beverage. This is my last glass of wine I have until next weekend. I've had too much wine this week and it's showing on the scale, so I need to cut it out. So I just thought I would drink this last bit tonight. I also have some caffeine over here in case I get tired. So tonight, oh, you're welcome. So I want to talk about inventory management, not just the storage of it, but like behind the scenes. And I have a video of mine that I'm going to go ahead and link in the, what do you call it? The chat. It's just a video that I did last year, and it just actually shows you my inventory room, which was probably pretty messy at the time. It's part of our garage. I take up 1.5 spaces in our garage. So there it is linked. It'll just kind of give you an idea about how I'm doing my inventory now. But I wanted to know if you agree with me in the chat. Like if you have 100 items for sale, that's pretty easy to manage. Like when I started, I just had one tub and then I labeled it A, and then I just filled it up. And then when it was full, I went another tub and it was B. And in my guest room, I had, I don't know, 15 or 20 tubs. So that's how I started with was tubs. But then when I started putting them in another place and stacking them, and I got older, backaches and all that, moving those tubs up and down to get to the inventory was really, really difficult for me. And so finally I went to a shelving system, and I have 12 by 10 by 8 boxes. I can get 8 boxes on a shelf. And I have 7 pieces of clothing at the beginning in each box. And I'm going to show you how I expand it to get more items in there. Oh, you like it? Yeah, this is the new camera. It's doing something weird with my face. I got to adjust it. Thanks, Lisa. Just got it a couple of hours ago. I couldn't believe how easy it was, you know. So the other one was broken after all because it didn't even come on. So do you agree with me that, you know, when you have 100 items, it's pretty easy. You can find things, you don't lose things, and it's not, you don't even really have to label them because there's not that many. But I have over 3,200 items in my store right now, and it's all clothing. I used to sell appliance parts. And when you get up to like 100 or more, that's to me when it started to become difficult. And I think that's when I started using an Excel sheet, and I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. Some people do the system where they hang them. They get all these racks and they hang them. If you've ever watched, you know, Daily Refinement and Tech and Sports hangs all of his items up, and they are hung up by date. And so, you know, he can go to March 19th, 2023, and anything there he can find by date. My problem with that is I have eye issues, and I would put it in another date. So I can't do that. And plus I've already got the shelving unit, so I would not just get rid of all my shelves and buy, you know, these racks where you can use hanging clothes. I do have some hanging clothes in my closet. That's mainly like coats and jackets that are really, really bulky. But some people do the A to Z method. And then another way of doing it, I know Chris Daily Refinement does, is all of his oldest inventory is in the front. So he just puts everything in order of when he lists it. He has a running label. The labels just keep printing continuously in sequential order. And then every once in a while, he combines the inventory and moves it all together. Again, I can't do that because eventually I would get to number 10101. And in my old age, I've gotten dyslexia. And let's just face it, I never had it before, but I reverse numbers, I reverse letters. And that's just not a good system for me. I can't go looking through 3,200 items to find the one that I, you know, stored incorrectly. So, milk crates are so much better than totes. Oh, I can see that. Yeah, I bet, Joanna, that's what you're using. That's awesome. Good. Okay. Much crisper quality to me. Yeah, I noticed right away when I turned it on. I was like, wow, this is awesome. I should have done this a long time ago. Also has a microphone. I'm curious if you can hear me. Okay, so Christy, you said for the things you're selling, milk crates are too small. I know you have a lot of plush, and I can see where that would be an issue. So it just, you know, it just depends on what you're selling, how many you have, what your storage situation is. And so, you know, be thinking about that. Okay. But tonight I'm going to be talking about how I manage it from the back end. So let me see. I wonder if I should move you guys over the other way. I think I want to move y'all over here because I really didn't want to put my glasses on. They keep coming out crooked. And when I'm wearing them, it's so embarrassing. But let me go ahead and just present this. so you can see what I'm talking about. So I have 2 Excel sheets for my my business. So let's go up to the very top. So like I said, I started out with tubs, and my tubs were labeled A to Z, and I left out I because it looks like a J, pretty similar. I left out Q because it looks a lot like an O, and I left out V because it looks like a U. So I label my tubs A through Z, and then when I got to Z, I'm sorry, I'm going to make y'all dizzy here for a second. Then when I got to Z, I started with AA. Now, some people, they start with A1 and then they do A2. I decided to do double A. So I only have one item in double A now. So I went AA, BB, all the way to ZZ. And again, I left out II, I left out QQ, and I left out VV. So what I did again is when I had these in the tubs, when I started my shelving unit and with the boxes, I put 7 items in each. I started with 7 items in each box. And so it would be A1 through 7, and then A8 through 14, and then A16 through 21, and so forth. Well, what I found out was I could get more in those boxes. There was plenty of space left. So I started adding first I started adding an A, but now I'm adding an X. So this one right here is like an extra. So I have A2, and then I squeeze an A2X, and I will go to that box, and if I still have more room, I will make a A1X or an A3X. So that's how I expanded my system. I have one shelving unit left to put up in my garage, but I haven't got the space yet to put it up. So I've been squeezing extra items inside each box. And that has really, really worked for me. Now, these colors here were originally showing which ones were in each box. And, you know, 8 through A15 is in the box. I think I finally quit doing that after a while. So then when I started my new inventory system, which you will see on the video that I just linked to you, about a year and a half ago, I decided these letters and numbers were really a drag. So I started storing my inventory by pattern. So I have like all the floral patterns are together, all the geometric, all of the paisley, all of the plaid, tie-dye, watercolor, they're all together. So, but sometimes I have items that don't fall into any of those patterns. And then the solids I have on the blue shelf, the black shelf, the yellow shelf, the green shelf, you get the picture. But some of these items, like especially if they're like block print, they don't fall into any of those categories. So that's why I've been using this A through F, and I'm stopping at F now. So anything after F, starting with G, I'm getting rid of. Like when this G1 sells, I'm getting rid of it. So you can see I don't have very many G's left, very many H's, J's, K's. So I'm gradually getting rid of those. And the same when I do the double A through B, like you can see I only have one double A left. As soon as I sell them, I just get rid of them. Okay. And so we're going to go down a little bit farther so you can see my new system. And this is going to make a little bit more sense in just a minute. Okay, so here's my plaid shelf. So I have one. I just sold it yesterday. And then one X because I squeezed it in the box. So I just put something, you know, what it is, the brand, just something about it that I could identify it with. And I put the size, and then I put the date I listed it. All right, this is very, very important. So this helps me if I lose an item for some reason. I can go back and I can figure out where it is in my inventory. So there's my plaid, and then we go down to, you can see I've got a lot of spaces there. Floral is like 300 something, and floral is almost all full. Like that's probably the one that I sell the most of is floral patterns. Try not to make you guys dizzy. And then I have, my dog is barking. Sorry about that. See how many I have? 354. But I have a lot of empty spaces that I just sold this week. Then I have stripes. And so what I did for this is when I'm looking at a piece of clothing in a bag, when I take it out into my inventory room and it has a stripe on it, I already know I'm going to walk over to the stripe shelf. I don't even have to look at the label to tell me, oh, this is going on the stripe shelf. So I can actually, when I have like 40 items to put away, I can actually put all the stripes in one place, all the, where I know where I'm going in my inventory room. In other words, I'm not going back and forth from shelf to shelf. So my geometric, my floral, my novelty items, they're all stored in the same area. So I just put them all together. Geometric has Geo as the name on the, and I label everything on my bags too. So, all right, so you can see that, right? All right, so we got the idea here. Novelty, tie-dye, and then after watercolor, then come my colors. All right, so we got that idea. All right, now we're gonna pull up. Let me see if I can read whatever. You only have a 2-bedroom. Oh, in a mobile home, you don't have much space anyways. I know. I've been there, done that. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I've been there and done that. We were in a little teeny tiny condo when I very first started, and I was like, I'm crazy to do this. Okay, let me go over to my other one. Okay, so then this is my other one. This is my inventory check Excel sheet. So I try to do inventory every day, but you can see here, I didn't do inventory for almost a year. I'm embarrassed to say. So doing inventory is very important because you will find things that are missing. And so like you can see down here, I was writing like out of this one tub, 4 items were not listed on eBay anymore. I don't know how that happens. 3 were missing, 2 were missing, 1 were missing. I finally quit writing that because it really didn't matter, but I started writing that. So anyway, as I check each each shelf, I write down, like you can see this week I did MM and LL and KK. And so I write that down, and I'm pretty good about it this month. I've done it 2 days in a row, whoopee, but I'm getting back into it. So why do I do this? Well, for instance, the other day, it was yesterday, I had lost a pair of jeans. So they were, I even remember it was straight leg 119 that was on there. And I guess I can show y'all. Let me put this up here real quick. So on each item, this says floral 330 because that's the SKU number, and then I copy and paste my eBay title right before I put it in there. So I knew I had this item because it was on Poshmark, and if it's on Poshmark and it's on eBay, that means it has not sold. But yet I couldn't find it in my inventory room. And so I spent a little bit of time. I thought, well, maybe I thought it was a skinny. And I looked on skinny 119. It wasn't in that box. And then I thought, well, maybe it was 191. So then I went to straight leg 191 and it wasn't in that box. I thought maybe I reversed the numbers. I should never have done that. I should have gone with my gut. So I went and I looked at the date it was listed, and it was listed on June 18th. 2022. That was what date was there. So I went over and I did a search, and I looked at all the things that I had listed that day, and one of them was straight leg 220. There were several. There were about 50, about 5 or 6. But I thought, I'm going to go look in that 220 box, and wouldn't you know, it was there, and I found it. That kept me from having to look through 3,200 items. Do you see what I'm saying? Or I have straight leg, I have 253 items. That kept me from having to look under 253 items just to find that. So that's why I do it. And it really saved me yesterday. Probably what happens is when I'm putting inventory away, I probably had 2 pairs of straight leg jeans, and I was like, straight leg 220, I probably grabbed 2 pairs instead of 1 and stuffed them both in the bag. That's what I think probably happened. But this is how I do my checks and balances on my inventory, and it keeps me sane. I have not, ever since I started this, especially like a year and a half ago with all the patterns, I have not lost a single item. All right. And the The only time I've had to refund anybody is when it sold on Poshmark and I forgot to take it off of eBay, or I sold it on eBay and I forgot to take it off of Poshmark. So this system has really worked for me. And so when I'm drafting, I just give everything a number. All right, I'm going to go ahead and minimize that and come back to you guys. And just any thoughts, if you want to put in there, I mean, do you guys have an Excel sheet? I know Maggie said now that looks blurry to me. Why does my camera look blurry? And also my glasses are crooked. Does my camera look blurry to you guys? Looks blurry to me. Maybe it's just because, what's the deal? Do I look blurry? Oh, you know what? I need to stop sharing. That's why. It still looks blurry. That's weird. Do I look blurry? Hey, Nostalgia Picker's here. Well, that's weird. I was doing so great with my camera. So setting. Let me see if I can get it to do anything. Is that any better? It still looks blurry. Guys, I'm really sorry about that. It was looking so good there for a minute. Let me stop my camera and turn it back on. Maybe. No. Okay, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Todd's here. Where's Todd? I don't see him. Any ideas why my camera is blurry now and it wasn't blurry a minute ago? This sucks. This totally sucks. I don't understand. It was doing so great. I don't know. Oh, it went back on. Okay, it went back on. Now it looks better. Okay, so I'm happy about that. So, you have a lot not listed. I am so organized. Well, I kind of have to be. I mean, really, when you have 3,200 pieces of clothing, they all start to look the same, and I had to figure out a way because I don't want to look through 3,200 pieces of clothing to find a piece that is missing. So, good to see you, Nostalgia Picker. How are you? Yeah, Nostalgia Picker is Todd. I was looking for a different Todd. Let me make sure Nostalgia Picker has a wrench. Yes. Okay. Welcome, Todd. It's good to see you here. So we're going to go ahead and so let me just see if there was anything else I wanted to talk about. So if you have a different way of doing it, I mean, I think doing inventory every day is essential because I have found a lot of things recently that are no longer listed. And I just don't understand how that works. Hey, Adam, how are you? Good to see you here. I have the new camera, the 290 that you referred me to. So I don't know how you like it, but so far it's working great. It got blurry there for a couple of minutes, but it's doing better now. So I guess it just had to adjust itself after sharing the screen, which is kind of a bummer because I'm going to be sharing the screen a lot during my shipping part of this video. This is the part where I always have to lean over, and I hate this part because I have to lean over. All right, so let's, this one I want to show you guys. I don't know if y'all remember, Maggie and I did a show. I think this one was like 6 months ago, and we did a show where it was called, maybe it was 3 months ago. It was Why Didn't This Sell? And we showed 3 items in our store that we felt should have sold but had not sold. And so one of these was mine. This one sold for $28.83. So I'm going to show it to you right now. It was a Chico's top right there. I don't know if y'all remember that. It was like a jacket. Yeah, a jacket. And it didn't sell. And so if I remember correctly, gosh, I wish I didn't have to put these crooked glasses on. If I remember correctly, I retook the pictures, but the pictures to me didn't even look that much better than the original. But I went ahead and took new pictures and I made new listings with the brand, the gender, and this really should have said jacket. And then blazer should have been here. But I moved things around. I think I even moved the category around. and it did sell. So, you know, would it have sold if I hadn't done that? I don't know. But again, that one went for 20, what did I say? 28.83. Now I'm a little bit nervous about this one because it's right at a pound, and I'm going to try to get away with the pound, but I don't know. By the time I put it in this poly mailer, I'm going to try. If the post office wants to try to charge me, yeah, I don't want to do that. She spent $28. I'm going to go ahead and put it in a flat rate envelope. I'm going to eat the postage, but this is going to Terry in Louisiana, and I think I've been there. Matari, Louisiana. Thanks, Terry. So, Adam, what's up? I watched your video the other night. I am so bad at commenting and putting thumbs up, and I always ask you guys for that. And also, I've had several subscribers have used my affiliate links on Amazon. I greatly appreciate it. Again, tomorrow you will see an uploaded video on my produce bags, my shipping bags. I mean, my inventory bags. Hope you'll go take a look at it. This is going to go for $7.60. So I just paid like, I don't know, 60 cents out of my pocket to let it go priority. That's fine. Always a joy to see you, Lisa says. My hand has premature send issues on my phone. Oh, that's Nostalgia Pickers. Okay, I don't know if I'm subscribed to Todd. When I took my break a couple of months ago or a month ago, I either unsubscribed to a lot of people or I took the notifications down, and I'm not sure that I'm still subscribed. So I'll have to double check that. We're going to hope my Rolo works tonight. Duh, this is driving me crazy. I got to get new glasses. My other glasses, the lenses fell out. My really good computer glasses. All right, let's see what else we got here to ship. This one sold for $21.99. It's been listed since December. This is really cute. I like this one a lot. This is a Styling Company knit tunic. And like in oranges and yellow. Look at the studs. Isn't that cool? I like that a lot. Go back and up. I made a mistake. I went out there when there was still time on the clock, and I was asked to please wait till the game was over. I just went back into my office. Yeah, my wife is watching the baseball, the World Baseball League. I'm supposed to get my Amazon shipment earlier next week coming from Germany. Wow. Kelly wants to know, what was your old name, Todd? She can't remember. Oh, that is Todd. Okay, duh, Todd. Why did I not even put that in place? Yes, of course you are. I knew that, dummy me. That's a great name for you, Todd, actually. This goes to Eileen in Pennsylvania. Thanks, Eileen. I mean, I can't believe I didn't remember that. Yeah, you remembered, Kelly. It's on your sweatshirt. I'm just reading what they're saying about the... I've got to get the stuff I bought from my friend Miranda. She was selling her clothes from Posh. Got some nice stuff if I list it. That's awesome. And Jennifer is asking for your whatnot name, Christy. I think it's Caffeinated Christy at 03 or something like that. She'll let you know. So my new schedule's been working pretty well, working till noon, although last week I was not feeling well at all, so I was in bed a lot. So I did my 3 or 4 hours more in the afternoon than I did in the morning, but I'm still sticking to those, like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. If I start at 7, then I'll work 5 hours, but this ship for $5.04, that's not bad at all. Love threes. Always park in row 3 if I can at Walmart. You like threes? I'll call you tomorrow so we can catch up. Oh, Todd and Kelly have a date tomorrow. I miss all your messages, Todd. All right, this was kind of a surprising sale. This is the reason why I put my novelty items at 10. They go for 10% off for like 2 years, because you just never know who's going to come along and buy a sugar daddy shirt for $22.95. It was a women's 4X. I think you can get these, or used to be able to get these at Target. I mean, I know they used to have like Taco Bell shirts and things like that, but that wasn't a bad sale. So if I would have had that in my regular inventory, it would have already been taken down, put on like 30, 40, 50% off. But it's in what I call my royalty item, Royal Flush. It was listed in November. It would have already been on some clearance. So this goes to Aaron in Colorado. Thanks, Aaron. I hope it hasn't shrunk. It's a 4X. I think I would have put on there if it had shrunk. I have, last week my topic was, do you piss customers off? I have pissed so many customers off this week, guys. It's so ironic. I'm never going to do another show with that topic, because I have one lady, she said she was in her 80s and she didn't like the top, and I offered to take it back, and she's like, look, I'm 80 years old. I don't want to pay for this to come back. I said, you don't have to pay for it. It's free. She's like, but I don't want to go down to the post office and return it. I'm 80 years old. I said, ma'am, you can just stick the label on and stick it on your mailbox. The postman will pick it up. You don't have to go down to the post. No, I'm 80 years old and I don't want to do that, and I'm just going to donate it. So I'm still waiting for her to send me negative feedback, and I'm very nervous about that, because people say even with free returns now, it's getting hard to get that feedback removed. So, but yeah, I've pissed a couple of people. I have one lady the other day on Poshmark. Poshmark's getting ridiculous. One lady said, what color are these pants? Okay, it says in the description the color. I have my color wheel. I mean, why would you ask me the color? Can you not read? And then on another pair of pants, it said, what color is the embroidery? Okay, again, it says in the listing, I've got a color wheel. Why would you ask me that question? Then I had another person say, I'm looking for some golf pants. And I'm like, okay, good for you. Like, do I have golf pants? I don't know. Look in my store, I try not to be mean, but all right. I've sold 2 Marisas this weekend. The first one sold for $26.48. It was listed in January. This is really cute. I think this might have been in a plus size clothing sale. I don't see why it wouldn't have been. This is a tank top, pink green floral, and it's cute. Yeah. Marissa's is still selling for me, so I'm just going to keep on picking it up until it slows down. It comes and goes. And I sold some jeans also on Poshmark that we're going to ship. This goes to Kelly in Kentucky. Thanks, Kelly. Marissa's is kind of a cheaper brand, but they do make some really cute clothes. All right, Jennifer put that up there. Thank you, Jennifer, for putting Christie's whatnot. I missed so many things in the chat. What I do is after the show, I pull up the pop-out chat. I keep it, and I kind of look and see what you guys were talking about that I missed because it's way over here. Less than 6 inches. I have no idea what you're talking about. Golf pants are tight knit pants that has a ton of stretch to it. Very cute and great condition. I think he still has the the tie tag too. Adam bought some golf shorts for about $3. I had forgotten I bought them. There's an outlet near me, but their selection prices have been bad lately. Oh my God, I'm gonna just skip all this. Yeah, well, you can always turn that off, Kelly. You can always delete your comment. I don't have a problem with that. All right, let's see. 8 ounces. Glad y'all are having fun tonight in the chat. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I really need it. Well, I just moved that to Tuesday. What did y'all have for dinner tonight? We had a great roast. It was so delicious. Tomorrow we have to hit our diet really, really hard because we have really gone off of it this weekend. I had lost 13 pounds, and I think I've gained probably 2 or 3 back. So, okay, it's saying that I made a sale. I think that's the same sale. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, I told Maggie I wasn't going to buy this brand anymore, but it sold for pretty decent. It's been listed since January. Tiana B 2673 was what I collected on it. I told her I wasn't going to buy it anymore, but this is the second one I've sold this week. So Tiana B, animal print dress, sheer, kind of cute, huh? I always show that there's a lining there. Right before I take a picture of the material tag, I always take a picture of the lining so they can see that it has a lining. So this is going to Deanna in Florida. Lisa, it's Dunalon, Florida, wherever that is. You know where Dunalon is? It wasn't dirty. I can't believe it wasn't dirty. It's unusual for you, Kelly. I should have had the hairdresser take out my gray when I was there getting my hair cut, and I didn't realize it. And she didn't say anything, probably because she was busy all day, but I'm going to have to go back. It looks bad. Look at that, guys. Oh, and the camera makes my hair look red, doesn't it? I'm going to really have to do some adjustment on this camera because my hair is not, I don't think my hair has any red in it right now. It may have a little bit, but I call them kid hands, Kelly. She was talking about a Beanie Baby. Oh, okay. We were talking about a Beanie Baby. We were doing business, Beth. We are not having fun. You better be having some fun. You better be. My hand to God, I didn't mean anything dirty about that comment. Then why did you say not to read it? My shirt says, I'm not perfect, but I'm a limited edition. This is going to go in my store because it is too tight. It is definitely shrunk. Yeah, get you and Christy together. Got me, not East Coast, I don't think. No, Dunallan, isn't it? Yeah. I think that's where the Mets have spring training. Yep, that's what it is. Dunnellon. When she sees my hand to God, she will know I didn't mean it as dirty. I know. I'm just giving you a hard time, Kelly. I love you, girl. You know I'm just teasing you. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, Yeah, this brand never. I pick it up now because I just can't believe it sells. Sold for 19.45. It was listed in September. It's George, guys. You can get George at Walmart. I believe it's a swim cover up. Well, it's a dress, but then I put it under dresses, but I also put swim cover up because this would be a really cute swim cover up. Isn't that cute? It probably is a swim cover up. So I've been picking up George men's shirts, 3XL and up, and some other George items. A lot of them I leave behind, but if they're extra large and up, sometimes I'll pick them up. This is going to Teresa with uh, two S's. And she lives in Florida also. This is Weirsdale, Weirsdale. Weirsdale. I obviously don't know my Florida towns. Um, my writing, you guys know that from 1 and 3, I'm writing. And I've opened a website for my writing to be seen on. And I'm telling you what, guys, the editing process is so painful. It takes forever to edit one article. And it's not because I'm a perfectionist. It's like there's just all these different things you have to do to put it on the website, and it's so painful. Like I can sit there and write no problem. Just pages and pages come out in like 15 or 20 minutes. It's the editing, which is where I got stuck on my novel, right? But that was because I'm a perfectionist. This is just because of the process. So, I didn't realize it. If I could pay someone to edit this stuff, I would. But I'm not going to. Okay, and here's the other Marissa's, and I believe this is Poshmark. Yes. So these sold for $13. I earned $8, and then I probably paid $1.75. So like maybe I made like almost $6 on them, but they've been listed for a while. So they've been listed since March of 2022. And that's just way too long for anything in my store to be listed. It's just taking up space. They are straight leg, boot cut and flare in. So I went ahead, I probably took an offer on those. So I don't know. I had a lady in the middle of the night message me on Poshmark, and I don't know what her deal was, but she said, I can't order a bunch of things on here and pay postage on each one. You do know that, right? And I wrote her back and I said, well, that's why Poshmark offers a bundling feature. And she said, yeah, I know. She goes, I'm going to keep shopping. So I don't know what her deal was, but I don't know if she bought two things from me. We may see, this is Renee going to Syracuse, Kansas. So I may actually see two items from this one lady. I've had that happen before where I've sent two items in separate. I mean, if they've already paid, there's nothing I can really do about it. I just need to cancel the order. I mean, she acted like, it's like, I've just had some weird messages. And it's just so funny that it's after my piss me off live stream. All right, so that one is shipped. Didn't make a whole lot of money, but it's out of here. The jeans take up so much space, guys. So much space. What am I writing? Well, I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm writing about OCD. This website is to help people who have OCD or know people who have OCD or they think they might have OCD. It's to help people. It's private. I'm not putting the website out there because it's private. But, the stuff is just, since my OCD is like practically gone right now, I'm just writing while I can. So, because it's not usually like this. I have somebody returning a Leoma Lovegrove outfit for me, and she said she didn't like it, and I can't imagine anyone not liking Leoma Lovegrove. So this one sold for $30.25. Grab Leoma Lovegrove when you can, because I see it I probably get maybe 2 items a month. This is a really cute dress. Most of them, why is it not showing you the dress? Most of them are cover-ups or t-shirts, but this actually I put as a dress. Look at the colors and the patterns. Leoma Lovegrove is a really good seller for me. And if I could find a wholesale order of this, I would grab it in a minute. That one and Flying Tomato. Those are like two that I look for constantly. So it sold for $30.25. I paid $1.75 for it. And this is going to Tamara in California. Speaking of California, where is Rita? I thought she was here. And then she went away. Love me. Oh no, this is California. No, I was gonna say love me some Florida. It doesn't cost as much, but it costs a lot to go to Florida. Ooh, cha-ching! Did y'all hear that? Anybody made a sale yet since Devin made a sale? This is 11 ounces. If I don't answer you, just put it back in the chat because I'm just skimming over the comments. Because if I didn't do that, it would take me 2 hours to do this. Being a Walmart thing, gotta be a cover-up. Someone is there. I don't watch much baseball anymore. It's on cable here, and I don't have it. Okay, she already said that. Tie-dye pretty much. I think they're still... After everything we just went through, I want the plush. Send me an invoice. This must be a pug plush, right? The Blue Jays are in Dunedin. Caffeinated Christy sold a plush. Oh, okay. No problem. I sure will. Congratulations, Christy. Way to go, Christy. And I just sold a pair of Talbot's dress pants for $19.45. So congratulations to me and to Christy. Oh, she sold it to you. Well, that still counts. And Glenn said, congratulations. All right. This was also a surprising sale. So for $18.35, it was listed in February. Again, I don't know why these sell. This one, I mean, I've had some that have dad or papa on them and they don't sell, but this one sold. It said Mimi on it. So it's a, why isn't it showing it? There it is. A Disney Minnie Mouse Mimi shirt. Isn't that cute? So glad that that one's gone. I was taking a chance on that, really. But, and this one goes to Amber in South Carolina. Thanks, Amber. Oh, you're there shipping. Okay. Yeah, the colors were pretty. Tons of Leoma Lovegrove at Bell's department stores there. Well, that answers that. Maybe I should see if I can get a wholesale Bell's returns order. I don't know if they sell them anywhere. I love Leoma Lovegrove. The color, I can spot them in the thrift store, just like I can Quacker Factory, which I did sell at Quacker Factory this weekend too. We'll look at. I can pretty much spot Quacker Factories and Leoma Lovegrove's before I even get to them. I have been known to run down the aisle when I think I see one down the aisle. It's amazing what people pass up. They're not, when I go, it's not resellers. So the first day is when there's resellers. When I go, it's just moms looking for clothes for themselves and their family, and they're not interested in what I'm looking at. So that's why I go then. All right, speaking of Quacker Factory, here it is. It's sold for $26.27. I listed it this month, and it's so cute. It may have been on a plus size sale. I mean, it's plus size. It is a hoodie, and it had some bling around the pockets and also around the neckline. Isn't that cute? So, yeah. I love that. Love me some Quacker Factory. I have quite a bit of it in my store still. Guess I better take her name down. So this is definitely a 2-pounder. This goes to Jean, Geene, in Olympia, Washington. I think I'm up to about 7 repeat buyers right now. At least that was the last time I looked. Last weekend, I think I didn't have any. So I've had quite a few this week. Let's see if this will go in a flat rate nicely or not. No, I don't like the way that fits. I don't mind it with, puffing out a little bit, but no. Presentation does not look good. We're going to try a padded flat rate now. Much better. So that's going to cost $8.30, and she paid $8.99 shipping on that. So I make a little bit of profit on the shipping. Thank you. You can spot Cutco from a distance. Oh, I bet. Trying to get my mouse over here to put that on the screen, Glenn. Yeah. It's cute. I have never seen a Cutco knife in person, ever. Wow. I did find a Cutco wooden knife block once, though. Yeah, I used to sell knife blocks when I was half crazy. And I picked up ones that didn't sell very well. And they're so heavy. Oh, my gosh. All right. This is watercolor 13. This sold for $23.06. It was listed in September. Paid $1.50 for that one, so it must have gone to some kind of different sale. I've stopped putting how much I pay for them now because it's basically $1.75 now. I very rarely go on any other days, but that's a cute top, right? Really cute. Yeah. Let's see who this is going to. Lois, in Everett, Washington, another Washington. Thanks, Lois. Let's see how much it costs for something 10 ounces to go to Washington. $5.33. That's not bad. I couldn't walk it there for that, that's for sure. How are we doing on time here? Past my hour. Gotta keep shipping though, so I might as well just stay on and hang out with you guys. Well, Kiki Rocks, how are you? Good to see you here. Hello from Michigan. Well, Kelly's in Michigan as well. So good to see you here. Thanks for coming back to another live stream. All right, this one was returned for fit. I listed it in October, but I listed it I relisted it in October, so I don't know how long it was originally. And I took a best offer of $10, so it went for $18.01 because, you know, once it's been returned once, I just really want to get rid of it. Like a bad penny. And I like this top because it's chambray and I don't think it has embroidery. I think those are printed on there, but it's pattern. Isn't that cute though, the pattern on it? So yeah, if it was returned for fit, I just go ahead. Now, if it comes back, I will measure it before I list it again. But normally I feel like my measurements are pretty fair. This goes to Amber in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Speaking of Michigan, it's a cute top. Woman Within is so plentiful in my thrift store. And I'm kind of getting a little picky about it. Because there's so much of it. I mean, I could buy so much more than I do. All right, why is that not working? So to get to Michigan, it's going to cost $504. If you just came in, if you would do me a big favor and hit the thumbs up, that would be great. If you're watching later, I would love a thumbs up and a comment. So I'm trying to get to 900 subscribers. I lost a few subscribers. It's so funny when I took my videos down, I got like 5 new subscribers. And then when I put some of my videos back up, I started losing people. So I don't know what that says about me, but was like, okay, go figure. All right, here's that brand I've talked to you guys about before. I got it's over $15 on Poshmark, which gives me a $10 profit. I try really hard to get $15 or more on Poshmark just so I can get that $10 profit. And this is that Slinky brand. I don't know how many of you sell it. This was a really, really cute top. Liquid knit with a cold shoulder. And I never purchased this before until I got a wholesale box. And it was in there and the item sold like almost immediately. And so I was like, okay, this is obviously a brand I need to look for. And I've been finding quite a bit of it in my area. I mean, probably like 2 or 3 a month. But I mean, to me, that's more than, I mean, I just never looked at it before. Slinky brand, like who would have thunk it, you know, the name. But this goes to Monette in Prior Lake, Minnesota. Hold on just a second and I'll check the chat. Let's see. Where girl, I am in Kalamazoo. Okay, Kiki Rocks is in Muskegon. Is it Muskegon? Muskegon, Michigan, at the lakeside. Beautiful beaches. Wow. You asked me to go with you to see Vicky after the accident in Vegas, remember? Yeah, it just hit me when I was thinking about Muskegon. Oh, okay. Which accident are you talking about? Are you talking about the one with Katie? Or was this the Nate accident? Or maybe another accident I don't know about. Go State, Lisa says. During my live working hangout today, I started talking about boxing for 20 minutes, and then I looked at the count thinking I should hush up. Everyone left but Lisa. Oh, God. I'm a former Youper, Lisa says. On her 3rd-degree burns. You're talking about you're talking about Katie, right? That was like what, 2 years ago? Maybe 3 years ago. Those two girls have been through a lot together. Getting down to the end of the pile here finally. Then I gotta go pull those other 2 items that just sold. Lisa's from a small town near Marquette. Because in my head, whenever someone is hurt, I think if I can just get to them, I can fix everything. Yeah. I know. And I used to hang out with Alma and make Rowboat through her video sharing, but then Alma went into couponing. Yeah. I need to contact Alma, but I'm not going up that way right now, so I did need to kind of wait until it gets closer. But she doesn't check her Instagram very often, I can tell. All right, this sold for a whopping $13 on Poshmark. So my earnings were $8.03, so I made about $6, but it's been listed since May of 2022, so I took it. And even like on Poshmark, I think also when you make sales, it might generate some more sales. So I went ahead and took it. This was a really cute tropical dress. I really like the colors. And I don't know. My VA, my bot, probably sent her an offer. I probably had $15 on it and probably sent her an offer for $13 and she took it. So my bot's been working awfully hard this weekend, obviously, because I don't normally make 4. Well, I've made more than 4 sales, but on a weekend. But this goes to Jessica in New Hampshire. Thanks, Jessica. Same here. Hip Flippa Mama, I got a Bach and a bachelor and master's, and I can't type or spell. Well, look who's here. Hey, Jim and Tara. Been to Marquette a few times. Live in northern Wisconsin, about 45 minutes to Watersmeet. Glad to see you guys here. And I also want to shout out Bumcrack Picker because I know you're lurking. So, hey, Bumcrack, type hello to me. I know you're there. I mean, I could be really mean and type the @ sign and then your name, and you would come up. You can't hide from me, Bumcrack. I know you're there. You always are. At the very end, after I sign off, then you say hello. And I hope you're doing well. What's up, Jim and Tara? Is everything going okay in your neck of the woods? Did y'all have a spring break yet up there? What did you do? Or do y'all just keep working like we do? We don't take spring break here. All right, these pants I sold on Poshmark. Would help if I pulled up the right page. These are by Erica. They sold for $15, which gets me at least a $10 profit, depending on how much I pay for them. They're cute. Tapered pull-on pants. I have a whole stack of plus-size pull-on jeans, pants, and rompers I need to list. So if you came in late, I'm no longer doing plus-size clothing sales because it's messing up my production flow for now. So these are cute, huh? And those are larges. But I always get things from Erica. I did pick up a couple of Erica denim dresses on Saturday because their denim dresses sell really, really well. It doesn't matter the size. So I did pick up some of those. Let's see who gets this adorable pair of pants. Amy in Doral, Florida. Thanks, Amy. As soon as I put this one in the padded flat rate envelope, I'm going to bring y'all over and we can chat for a minute. I'm so embarrassed about Todd. I mean, I knew that was Todd, but I haven't actually seen him in a live stream with his new name. I see him on Facebook. It just didn't hit me. I think I'm going to ship these other ones in the morning. I don't really want to go pull them tonight. So glad my camera came back on. So obviously it is the computer that's the issue. It's the computer camera, not my Wi-Fi. That was the issue. I am so glad I finally figured it out. Okay, I am missing an item. I know I pulled it because I remember pulling it. I must have put it somewhere in the garage. It sold for $19.05, and I probably will never pick it up again. I've had it since August of 2021. It was a dress. You know, I was starting to pick up all these wild, weird brands, and it was by, oh, it's a skirt. And I remember picking it up in the garage. So I probably put it down on a shelf, and it sold, and I've had it for a long time. So that actually might have been, let me see, that actually might have been in my skirt haul. No, that wasn't. So I don't know. And then I sold a pair of Lane Bryant jeans for $24.99. And then I sold those Talbot's pants for $19.45. I am seriously thinking about going back to the 25-cent sale on Wednesday and getting dress pants, because dress pants have really been selling for me. And when you pay a quarter for something and they're selling for over $20, that's a really good profit. It's so stressful going in there when everything's 25 cents and there's no room. I don't know. I don't do enough sharing on Posh thinking I need a VA bot. Yeah, they have free ones, I think. And then the cheapest one that I used was Simple Posher, and it's $9.99 a month. But if you really want to put the money in, the one I'm using right now, One Shop, is the bomb. And you'll make your money back in a couple of sales. Love it, love it, love it. Love all the features it has. It's now ending all my listings that are 30 days or older and relisting them. It sends offers. I don't have to send any offers. And it also shares. And it does other things too. It'll also cross-list to other platforms, which I can't afford to do because I know there's some things that I've forgotten to take off, and I'm going to end up getting myself in a mess. So Flip is free and shares PM Poshmark Closet 4 times a day, and it's a cross lister and it's free. Oh yeah, Flip. Yeah, I forgot about that one. That's the free one. Not yet, just working. Not very exciting. Tara says, hi Jim, I know you're in the background. Yeah, Flip, Christy. I've heard of it. That's a good way to start out, because if you start making more Poshmark sales and you know you're going to get those sales, then you can up your game to something, cost, and then you can even build from there. Like I said, I had that Simple Posher for probably 5 years, and I stayed on that $9.99 for 5 years. And I mean, I was finally ready to change it. So Jim and Tar, if it wasn't for the severe winters, I would still be there. Isn't that the truth, Lisa? Yes, I had to stop spending the money on List Perfectly. Couldn't afford it. Flip is free and almost the same, and shares the closet. Yeah, I mean, I can't cross list. So I eventually, when I retire, I'll probably be on 4 or 5 platforms, and then I will start cross listing. What I'll probably have to do is take all my inventory down and start over and make sure every single thing is where it needs to be. But Todd from Alma's Hangouts. Well, he was the Flippin' Hustler. I think he used to be in Alma's Hangouts. Yeah. Todd the Flippin' Hustler. He looks like Elvis. That's who we were talking about. Yeah. Great guy. Really can get you motivated. I miss him. I haven't seen any videos of his in a while. He may be another one that I turn the notifications off of. So, but anyway, I hope tomorrow I feel better today than I have. So I'm hoping tomorrow I can get back on my schedule, get up, work till noon, and then stop and start my writing. And but remember to look for a hangout Wednesday or Thursday. Hey, if it gets me more sales. Yep, it definitely will. I mean, if you're coming from nothing, Simple Posture or Flip for free should at least get your stuff out there. You should make more. Love Lane Bryant. Yeah. For those of you that didn't see on Thursday, I did my first Pick My Wardrobe video live stream. Y'all can go back and watch. The audience picked for me 3 tops, and I was petrified because I was trying them on during the live stream, so I had to keep turning my camera off, and I was petrified I was going to forget to turn my camera off and be standing there, with not anything on. But I did okay. I remembered, and they did a good job. And I still have this one. If y'all were in that hangout, Lisa, I know you were there. I'm still debating on this red, white, and blue one that you guys said was too big for me, because I had a subscriber message me after the fact, and she said she still liked that one on me because it looks so comfy. Like, I couldn't wear it out to a restaurant or anything, but I could definitely wear it over, like, to my parents' house, the grocery store. I just love it. Maybe I'll find one size smaller, but it was oversized on me. Lisa, she moved to Kentucky, Lisa. Lisa, where did you think she still lived? Where she used to live? Was that Wisconsin or something? Hey, Kentucky. I have family in Kentucky. You just got a host pick. Woohoo, Glenn. Well, don't expect a whole lot. Poshmark is a different animal now ever since they have the Posh Lives. I got several host picks from Maggie, and I don't think any of them sold. But good, congratulations. Did Maggie send you a host pick? I have so many clothes to list, but I won't do a whatnot sale for clothes since I would be in the camera full form. So I'm like, hell to the no. Yeah. Yeah, it looks comfy. It's just my kind of top. I don't know. Yeah, Kentucky is gorgeous. Like I said, I have family there, so they're all on the border of Kentucky and Indiana. So Louisville area. Can't think of the other town um, that my cousin lives in. He's got a ranch there, probably outside of Louisville somewhere. I don't know. Whenever I see him, I go to Indiana, and he comes to Indiana and meets me there. So, well, guys, I've had a lot of fun tonight. Still have a couple items to ship. I'm going to do that in the morning. I hope you all have an amazing, amazing week. And thanks so much for joining me. And I hope to see you on my next live stream. Bye.